good, LA? We're back with another episode of The Lost Element. And today we got another defender of the culture. But before we introduce our guest, y'all probably seen him up downtown LA. A certain train. He's probably traveling out of state. Tags, scribes, bombs, heavens. But without further ado, how we do it here on this show. What you write, my boy?
My name's Akua. I'm from LM YWD. Coming from the west side.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what's up, man. First question I always like to start it off with is tell us a little bit how you grew up and how you got into craft.
As a kid, I always liked writing on things, like writing my name, writing quotes or funny things. And I have family members that have been in graffiti since before I've been born, so it's kind of something that I just picked up, in the household before I even got to get to the streets. And I have a lot of friends that do graffiti also that I still paint with to this day, and they're doing it as kids, so it's kind of something that's always been around.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. So like you brought it up, like as a kid, like you seen it as like you had influences of graffiti, and then you started writing yourself. But like, were you like artistic as a kid, like drawing all the time too, or was it just straight graph?
I've tried to do artistic work and stuff like that, and I have fun with it, but I'm a vandal, and I've always been a vandal since I've been a child, so it's always been about, I think, how much damage I could do while I'm having fun. But I do try different mediums of art and stuff like that now as an adult.
That's what's up, bro. One thing I want to ask you is how'd you get the name Akua?
I get the name Akua from part of my culture. It means God in Hawaiian, Kanakamo'ole and Olelo. And that's what it means to me, and that's where I got it. It's a big confusion. Some people think I write aqua, like a color or something, like I can't do a Q or something like that, but it's Akua. And that's why I got those letters, and I write that name.
Man, that's what's up, bro. Shout out to all the Kanaka Maulis out there, man, representing.
Yeah, for
sure. This next question is gonna be like a little bit about your style, bro. Like I see you up everywhere, but before we get into like your actual style, I want to ask, like, is there a reason why you put the A's upside down in your bombs?
Yeah, one of the first reasons, I think I just wanted to be different. I wanted to change everything about my letter, because it's a simple letter. It's the first letter in the alphabet. There's a lot of things you could do with it, bending the letters wise and structures, but to keep it simple, I try to keep it big and block letters and be symmetrical for everyone to see. So I kind of just wanted to do something simple that I could change a little bit, so I wanted to do it upside down. And I always do things backwards and how people tell me not to do it, so I think upside down is perfect for me.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. You brought up like the block letters and straight letters. Like, is there a reason why you do it like that? Is it so people could read it?
Yeah, I like to do more legible letters so everyone can see it, not just people that like graffiti or vandalism or art. It's for everybody to see. That's why I paint freeways, and I paint eye busters, like things that are right in your face. I'll paint it for the people in the daytime because I want everyone to see it. I'm not gonna hide it or hide it from people. I'm gonna write on everything I want to write on.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. I want to give you credit on that too. Like you said, like the eye buster spots, like you got a lot of dope spots, hot boy spots, But with that being said, what's your favorite thing to hit up? Trains, walls, freeways?
I would say trains is one of my favorite things to paint. But I like hot boy spots. I like the glass window storefronts. I like the tarps. I like the fucking floaters, and I like the security telling me not to be there. And I like everything that comes with it. It's all an excitement to me, and it gives me adrenaline, and it makes it more worth it for me.
For sure. Does the hot boy spot, is it the adrenaline that makes it worth it?
Yeah, for sure. I love it. It's one of the best parts of graffiti for me, for sure.
Man, that's what's up, man. Next thing I want to ask, bro, like I know you're part of LM, and YWD crews, you know. For those that don't know, like, what do those crews stand for, bro?
LM is for Los Malos, Lynch Mob, The Landmarks. We have a lot of spell outs, and YWD is Yeah We Did, Your Wettest Dream, You Will Die, The Unforgettable. It's a bunch of different spell outs, but LM started in Hawthorne in 1990 with two of my family members. I started it, and my Uncle Reno. Shout out to my Uncle Reno, my OG, and my pops and shit. And then my other crew, IWD, is for my other OGs, Parole and Banjo and Count and Honor and everybody else. But yeah, it's all from Hawthorne and shit, all South Bay based and all from the area. So that's why I represent those crews, and I'm keeping the torch, and me and my boys, we're gonna keep it going, you know?
Man, that's what's up, bro. You know, we got a lot of listeners out there, like, who are in the graph culture, who aren't. But, you know, one thing they ask is, like, how do you get into these crews, bro? Like, you explained it a little bit, but is there, like, an application process? You got to turn in an application. There's an interview. Like, what's the process of these crews?
With certain crews, I know that they expect certain things from you, and they want you to do certain things or paint certain spots or do things for them and stuff like that. But fortunately for me, the crew that I'm from is a family thing, so I got it passed down from my family members, and I was able to bring all my childhood friends and my brothers into this, so we can continue what we love to do, because we're already all doing it separately. So I figure, why not we just all do it together, you know?
Yeah, most definitely, bro. All right, man. The next one I got for you, bro, is why do you do graph?
I love to vandalize things. I like to put my name on stuff. I feel like a lot of people say that it's an eyesore, or they don't like it, or they don't like to see certain things on the wall. I also don't like to see certain things on the wall, or on billboards, or on fucking airplanes, or things like that, and all these ads and propaganda. I don't like those either. So those are eyesores to me, and I feel like people are not considerate when they don't want to see art or something we do, and they want us to see what they have. And that's why I'm kind of against all their opinions.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. Hey, man, you bring it up, like you said, you're a vandal. It's vandalism, you know. But you know, this next question with graffiti, is graffiti art or is it vandalism?
It depends. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm out here doing art all the time. I'm out here writing on storefronts and climbing billboards and doing certain things, but it all comes with a risk, and I love it, and I throw the dice every time, and all my friends do it, and we love it, and that's a big adrenaline rush for me too. And I know it's sometimes I could do some artistic things, I could do nice colors, I could make things look nice, but I'm a vandal.
Yes, sir, bro. Man, you brought it up earlier. You said, like, the propaganda and these ads that you see, like, it's an eyesore. And, like, something I was told was, like, back in the day when they used to do, like, bus bombing. Like, nowadays we see ads on all over the bus, inside the bus, outside. But they said back in the day there was no ads, and they took that from graffiti, like, putting the ads up, man. So it's like they bit the culture putting these ads with their eyesores, bro, which started off all from graph, man.
Yeah, it's bad. They want to cheat us out of character and do all these things. They're the ones breaking the law, and trying to keep everything under wraps and not tell the people what's going on with the government, telling all these lies and stuff. So we're not really the problem. The vandals are not people to worry about. It's the government and everybody else running the show. This clown show, the circus.
Yeah, bro, most definitely, man. Well, we're gonna go to a little quick music break. You know, you guys are listening to The Lost Element on KQBH LP, Los Angeles, California, 101.5 FM. You know, we're back here with Akua. You know, before we went on break, we were talking about these hot boy spots, talking about how the masses, the government, they take from the culture of graph. You know, with that being said, this next question, bro, is how is graffiti hip-hop?
I think graffiti is a big form of hip hop, and in the hip hop culture, it's always been intertwined with breakdancing and DJing and b-boys and artists and things, and it's a big part of the culture that people don't understand, but they want to put a label on it, and and I love it personally because I am a vandal, but not everybody's a vandal. There are some people out here doing good art and stuff, and with good intentions and stuff.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even say like I don't mean to say it like that, but like I feel the pieces that are like up, like you might say it's not art, but end of the day, like that's what the masses are taking from like these spots. I feel like the spot gets overlooked more than the art sometimes, because it's easy to hit up like something super nice and intricate in a book, but to go out there in the streets is something completely different.
Yeah, we gotta risk it all 9 times out of 10, and we gotta go against all aspects: gang members, law enforcement, drug addicts, homeless people, regular people, superheroes is the worst one. And but it's part of it, so it's always fun to interact with those interesting individuals.
Yeah, most definitely. Hey, we're gonna talk about like LA graph culture in a little bit, but you brought up superheroes, man. One thing I want to say about the superheroes is there was a gender reveal graph piece that went viral, but the superheroes loved that. So I don't know if you want to talk about that a little bit, but these Karens and superheroes took that as a like inspiration, you should say.
Yeah, I seen that. I think I seen something about that on the internet, and I seen a gender reveal on the 405 freeway.
Yeah, I think so.
And I passed by it, and it was pretty cool. I think it was the first time I've ever seen that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Or a gender reveal, but that was pretty cool. And the superheroes they did like it because it's like you can't dislike it. It's not for anybody besides a gender reveal and children, and who doesn't love children,
Yeah, most definitely, bro. Yeah, you brought it up earlier, like in LA graph, like you talked about like you had to deal with gang members, tweakers, superheroes, cops, but just talk about LA as a whole, like with graffiti. Like, what is the culture here?
I think the culture has been tampered with and watered down, and the understanding and perspective of it has changed, but within time, because what people are allowing, and they're allowing certain people to be in our community, and it's the same as every other thing, that there's a lot of weird people trying to cover things up, and it's messed up because we're out here risking everything we have in our life and our freedom, and then there's these same people that are trying to do the same thing and say they're the same type of people, but they're not. And there's allegations and there's paperwork and there's all these things, but everybody wants to overlook it, and I think that's what's messing up the culture. But I don't think it'll ever go anywhere, because there's individuals like me and all my brothers that have love for this besides who's looking or what time it is, and it's gonna keep flourishing. But there's a lot of people trying to water it down right now, and it's sad. It's breaking my heart.
Yeah, man. You talk about like it getting watered down. Something I want to ask you about is like, how do you feel about the commercialization of graffiti? You know what I mean? Like people who are actually doing it for the culture, they're risking freedoms, but at the same time, Nike, Fortnite put graffiti and everyone loves it. Like, how do you feel about the commercialization of the culture?
I think they're just capitalizing on everything and using other people's inspirations and art and ideas to make money off of, because a lot of people are not going to come forward and say they're the ones that did that if when they did it, it was an illegal act or something like that. So they're just going to take advantage, and it's sad, but we all see it, but everyone's going to turn their eye to it, obviously, for money.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. Does that like affect your approach at all? Like how it's getting commercialized?
No, never. Nothing affects my approach. I attack everything, with no fear in my heart, and it's always forward for me. So I don't never limit myself. I don't put certain expectations on myself. I just go with whatever I could get and just reach for the stars. There's no limitations. Anything the sun touches is obtainable, and you just got to go and get it. If you really want to paint, you really want to bomb or do art, you're gonna go do it. If you don't have paint or a way to go get it, you're gonna figure it out. If you don't have someone to go do it with, then go do it by yourself if you really like it or love it.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. Going off of that, I want to ask you, like, what is graffiti?
Graffiti is hip-hop, breakdancing, bombing. There's a lot of forms of graffiti, but graffiti, to me, the form of graffiti I choose to do is bombing. I like to paint and put paint on things. And even if there is paint, or like if I see like a hipster mural, or like they're trying to gentrify a certain neighborhood and put murals, me and my friends are gonna go do throw-ups on it. We're gonna do a one-can fill. We're gonna have a great time, and it's free paint because we rack all our paint. Shout out to the sponsors. And so they're wasting their time and their money and their effort with us because we're not gonna stop. And but it's fun. It's like a game to me, I think. And I'm gonna count everything one day, so I hope they do also.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. Hey, how you brought up like the muralist, the hipster muralist, bro. I seen a lot of things where they say like street art versus graffiti, bro. So like it's dope how you defend it. Like I've seen like the videos in New York where the writers in New York, they're like, nah, I had a tag here like street. This ain't no street art. This is graffiti.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta stick up for what's right. And I've seen those same videos, and I've had to do the same thing. I've had to do throw-ups over murals because people think it's okay, because me and my friends we want to find a spot and we get it cracking and we got it running for over a couple months, and now they want to come do a mural over it, or they want to come do something and make it look good, like if they have permission, but it's all because they seen what door we open. And that stuff's pretty funny to me, but it's okay because I'm gonna keep opening doors and I'm gonna keep doing what I want to do. And everyone in my crew is behind me and I'm behind them, and it's just all gas from here, so it's fine. And I love it and I appreciate it.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. Real defenders of the culture right there, dog. My next one, bro, like, it could be a funny story, a crazy story, but like, what's a funny or crazy story you could share with the people out there, because being a defender of the culture, everyone has their little yearbook and storytelling time. So what's one you could share with the people out there?
I'm going to share one for the heroes, specifically the loss prevention. I hope you guys stop thinking that you guys can put hands on people or try to scare, intimidate people, because fortunately the LPs are getting slapped and hands put on them for that. We're trying to teach them, and we're going to teach them very soon, and we're going to continue to do that's not within their guidelines or their terms for their job. So keep your hands to yourself and mind your business, or we will put our hands on you. And thank you for all the free Rust-Oleums and the free Arterex and all the free clothes and all the free things. And we appreciate you guys.
Man, I always trip out about the loss prevention people, dog. It's like, none of this is getting stolen from you. Like
the heroes that have capes on.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. All right, man. Something I want to ask about. You brought up the, Rust-Oleums, bro, and like I feel like universally, it's the
best paint.
Yeah, most definitely. It lasts forever.
No fancy paint.
No fancy paint.
Yeah, not from the LMs. Specifically, because we're not doing that. We're racking all our paint. That's also part of the culture. If you're a vandal, you gotta rack all your stuff, and if not, stop saying you're a vandal. You're a street artist, or you're an artist, and if you do a mural, we're going over you. Yeah. And also a little quick thing, there's a big argument of who did the graffiti towers first, and I also did another interview and I showed proof and documentation that me and my friends did it first, and we did it 2 years before the whole thing, and then we did it the week of the Grammys, the week before, and then all the other people came and did it. But it's all right because we did that because we were bored and we just want to expand and see what we could do. And it's not even a blemish in our career of graffiti. So it's just also a lot of things we're going to bring into here. We got a lot of more buildings. So if you guys have buildings that are unoccupied, you should hide them. For sure.
Hey, I was going to bring up the tower and like you brought it up, bro. Like, because people outside of the graffiti community, bro, like people at my work, like people I just walk down the street, they talk about that tower to say you got it cracking. I'm not here to deny it. Like, I heard it from other people say that y'all got it cracking, but like, what was the thought process behind that?
We were out having a good time one day, bombing the streets of downtown, and me and my friend looked up at the glass windows, and I made a joke, not really a joke, I just said to see how he would react, like, hey, let's go up there and paint it. So we did, and we got up there, we went through the little gates and had to go through security and stuff, but we made it to the top and we painted it, and it was fun. I'll do it again, but if I would do it again, I would just bring all my friends with me, because we have all these other random people coming painting that tower, and I've never seen them anywhere, but there's no room for my homie or things like that. So that was a funny thing too, because they compared it to Miami and all those things, but we did it separately, and I did it 2 years before Miami, so it wasn't about Miami. I don't even like Miami, honestly. Yeah,
that's what's up, bro. Hey, I would just want to say, like, that tower is like super iconic nowadays, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I feel like for graph writers going forward, like way past this generation, like something for me, like I always hear older people talk about the Belmont tunnels, but I was never around for it.
Yeah,
you know,
me too.
So I feel like the towers is gonna be something that like writers will be talking about forever. You know, I'm not trying to say it's more iconic than Belmont tunnels or anything like that, but I feel like just what it did is iconic in its own way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. It was a great thing for the graffiti to see who's gonna risk it all to get the biscuit, you know? And it was fun. I'm gonna keep doing it, so hide the buildings because we're gonna infiltrate them. That's the janky joints coming in there.
Hey, bro, you know the Olympics are coming here soon, so you already know.
Yeah, shout out to the Olympics. We're gonna infiltrate that too.
Yeah, you already know the government
they're like
is
somewhere,
over here.
like white on rice, green on grass. I'm on it. We're gonna get to it.
Yeah, the state is already planning to build all these new buildings for the Olympics. So
please make them brick, preferably. If you guys see this.
Yeah, they'll be up there, bro. There's a bunch of people coming out.
Oh yeah! Shout out to the Olympics. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the Lost Element. Shout out to all my OGs. Shout out to my Tinies. To all the Jankies in the crew. To all my boys.
Yeah. You know,
for the love of the culture, the Lost Element. What nobody wants to talk about, but everybody wants to profit off of. Yeah, and we're doing it for free. We're risking it all.
Hey, would you ever do that? Like, cause you know, like another debate is like with graffiti is like people say like, should you put it into the art galleries or is it just for the streets? You know.
If I could, I would sell a piece for $1 million. But right after, I'm gonna get my boys and we're gonna go bomb some storefronts. We're gonna celebrate with some illegal graffiti. That's just me. But I would do it all day if I can. But once you turn your back on illegal graffiti and you want to act like you're better than others because you can't profit from it because of who you have in your corner or who you know what you can do, that's where I turn my back on you and we do one can fill throwies on your fucking murals.
That's right.
And we have a great time. Yeah. So keep that in mind also.
All right, man. This next segment, you know, it's called the quick hitters. All right, so it's a quick hit right away. So the first thing, I think we talked about a little bit, but best brand of spray paint.
Rust-Oleum and Kills and Zinsser for sure. If you see this, sponsor me. You can send it to a PO box or somewhere, have Tiny's pick it up. You ain't gonna directly come through me, but we want the 24 pack of Zinsers. We want the Kills and all the black Rust-Oleum. The gloss, throw the semi-gloss away. Stop making those semi-gloss 2 times. Por favor.
All right, man. Next one. How do you feel about 1, dollar cans being no more dollar, and 2, they got the same. You need an adapter for them now. Like, what are your thoughts on that, man?
Wow, I haven't even seen that, honestly. But if it has the same valve as the Rust-Oleum, that's also dumb. And I like the valve on the Rust-Oleum now because they have adapters and, So, but that's sad. And I wish the paint would go back to the old days where we could use Krylon. Like I see my uncles and everybody in the videos having fun with the fat caps and the tester caps and all those things. But unfortunately, we don't have all those things. But I like Boston's with the adapters, and it's good enough for me. But Rust-Oleum all the way, though. I don't like the fancy paint.
Okay. Hey, so Boston, that's your go-to cap?
My favorite cap. I'll do color blends, outlines, whatever with the one cap, and that's it.
Okay. Man, the Boston, that's the first time someone told me the Boston.
Yeah, for Rust-Oleum, for sure. Even on kills and Zinser, they're good.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, I know for like the kills, yeah. I don't know, it's hard for me to get a hand on those, but
they got them unlocked at Home Depot.
Okay. I was talking about the cap, the Bostons. I was talking about the cap.
The kills, yeah. But they have the Boston and all the shops. They got it at Shoutout American Graffiti in downtown LA. They got it at Big Dick's Hardware in the Harbor. They got them at Ignite. They got them everywhere. They're the great caps for Rust-Oleums, the green ones.
Okay, for sure, man. My next one, because like you brought it up, graffiti is hip hop. It's the lost element. But with that being said, who are your top 5 hip hop artists, dead or alive, bro?
Hip hop artists, I would say out of hip hop altogether, and artists, not just music and things like that.
This one's like music.
Just music.
Yeah.
All right. That are gone.
Just your personal top 5.
Oh, I gotta go with all the West Coast stuff like Corrupt, Mac 10,
yeah,
Ice Cube, all the old school stuff. But I like everything. I like rock music. I like everything. But for sure, Ice Cube, Corrupt, Mac 10.
Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, Corrupt's like LA underground legend.
For sure,
there,
for
bro.
sure.
Gets overlooked a lot.
Crib.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, man. The last one, bro.
Oh, hey, and free Tiny Ooey, for real. Free Tiny Ooey. Oh God. Free all the homies on the dark.
Hey, next one, bro. Because the culture will always be living. What's a piece of advice for a youngster out there trying to get into grab?
Man, get it and go. Don't be scared of nothing. You better make it happen. Because if not, somebody else gonna do it. And if you slow, you got slow feet, you're not gonna eat. So just get it together, figure out what you're trying to do, and execute your plan. And you better hope me and the Jankies not there, and you're not intercepting what we trying to do.
Yes, sir, bro.
For sure.
All right, man. Hey, before we go off air, man, do you got any shout-outs? Anything you want to shout out?
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to all my OGs, to all my people, to my Jankies, the crew, Sure, Castle, fucking Coast, Matt, my nigga 2-Time, Count, Parole, Reno, Sure, again, that's my little Janky right there, that's my tiny, you feel me? And who else we got? We got Ox Rocks, we got Liar, AWR, we got Shiver, AWR, we got Gabor, MSK, we got all the OGs. Shout out to all the real ones. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's the Jankies. And y'all know if I mess with you, I mess with you. And we out there getting it. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to my mom too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Because if it wasn't for my mom, I wouldn't be here,
Yes,
and
sir.
crew too, the crewster. You gotta be careful with crew because he gonna crash you. Oh God, don't let them fool you. Because the homie's trying to crash them out here in 2025, so be careful. It's reckless all year. It's all gas, no brakes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. With that being said,
hey, eat your vegetables and run your fades, and you're going to be all right.
All right, y'all. You guys are listening to Lost Element on KQBH LP, Los Angeles, California, 101.5 FM, the community service of the Boyle Heights Arts Conservatory, broadcasting live on your FM dial and streaming on KQBHLA.com.